Welcome back. I hope everybody had a great winter break. And today we're going to be talking about Google Classroom and how to add students, assignments, and how to check student work. If you need any help setting up Google Classroom or navigating Google Classroom, you can look at some of our previous videos on our YouTube pages, or you can email us individually and we'll come work with you. First things first, you need to be signed into your Google account and you need to go to classroom.google.com. Once you have created your classes, they will show up here. And add students, let's open up one and I'll walk you through it. If you notice up here at the top, you have your stream tab, your students tab, and your about tab. To add a student, you need to be in your students tab. And if you look up here at the top, you have this tab that says Invite Students. You will need to click Invite Students. And this is the best thing. You have to know their Google email. Type that in. I'm going to do my son's. And there he is, 27J Roberts, Jason Roberts. I can click on him and hit Invite. So when he goes and signs in to classroom.google.com, he will be enrolled in the class. You can also give students this class code right here to the side, this Q8X9M4L. Each class has their own individual class code. You would take your students to the lab. They would go to classroom.google.com. When they went to join a class, they would just type in this code and it would enroll them in the class also. So I think it's easier to invite the students manually myself. So as soon as they log in, it automatically joins them to your class. That's a lot easier than taking kids to the lab and giving them a piece of paper with this code on it, because half of them are going to mess up. So that's how easy it is. Just click Invite Students, type in their Gmail, and their name will pop up. Also, you can also type in just their name, and it'll come up also. So you can either do their first and last name or their email. All right, so let's go to the stream. As we've talked about in previous videos, the stream is where everything happens. This is kind of like your Facebook news feed. That's the best way I can compare it to. This is where all your information for your class is going to show up. This is, as you can tell, a classroom for the Google Certified Educator class that we're doing presently. To add an assignment, if you look in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see this red plus. In your other classes, I know it's going to be different depending on what theme color you've chosen, but it'll be this circle with a plus. And you notice when I hover over it, these options come up. Create an announcement, create an assignment, create a question, or reuse a post. So this is how you add information to your news stream. So we're going to do an assignment today. So I'm going to click the plus and go to create an assignment. The assignment box comes up. You can see right here at the top it says forward. This tells you what class you are assigning this assignment to. So if you have more than one Google Classroom, they would show up here. So you give it a title. If you also notice up here at the top, I can choose if I wanted to assign this to all the classes that I have. I can just click the check box beside their name. And also, if I don't want it to be for all students, say I just want it to be for one class, I can click on the Students tab right here, this drop-down menu, and I can choose what student I'm assigning the work to. So I can individually assign students work through Google Classroom. This would be a great thing if you're doing SOL remediation and say you got 5 or 6 kids who are struggling on a particular SOL. You can assign work just to those group of kids and not assign it to everybody else. So you can do some individualized instruction that way. So once you've chosen how many the students and what class it's going to, give it a title, you can give instructions. You know, if a part of this is fill out this form and hit submit, you can put that in there. Or fill out this Google Doc and submit. You can get pretty detailed instructions right here. Next, you have to give it a due date, or you don't have to give it a due date. I suggest giving it a due date. That just helps you keep track of things. This is something that's relatively new. It's came out in the past year as a topic. It's a great way to keep things organized. Let me go back out to our stream. If you notice over here on the sidebar, it says topics. So here's all the assignments we have, all the skill trainings, and all just the welcome. So anything that we have created and gave it the topic of the assignment, you click on this tab, and it will bring up all assignments that we have done so far. Skill training videos, you can click on this tab, and it will show you all the posts for our skill training videos. So let's go back to creating our assignment. Hit the plus, go to assignment. So here's all that same information again. I'm not going to do any instructions. Due date, we'll just do today. And we're going to give it no topic. See, if I wanted to give it a topic, I click down the drop down arrow and I could just choose a topic that we already have, or I could create a new topic. But I'm not going to do that. Here at the bottom, if you wanted to attach a file to this, you could by clicking on the little paper clip. If you had something in the Google Drive you wanted to upload, you click this icon and you can choose something from your drive to upload. This icon right here will upload a YouTube video. And if you have a link, you could click this icon right here and add a link. Here's something very important. When you add something, let me just add something real quick so I can show you this. All right. If you notice, I've uploaded a file. I've put a doc into this assignment. If you look over here to the right, it says students can view file. I need to hit that drop down menu. If you're wanting students to turn this work in individually, you need to go down here and make a copy for each student. So I'm going to do that. And you would hit assign. I'm not going to do that, so I'm not going to assign this to the central LFA the group. As we've talked about before, the beautiful thing about Google Classroom is as soon as you create that Google Classroom, a file is created in your drive. And every assignment that you create within Google Classroom, a file is created within that Google Classroom folder in your drive. So let me show you this real quick. This is how you will retrieve student work. If you look right here in my drive, you'll see this classroom folder has been created. And here's my classes that I've created or a part of in Google Classroom. Show up here at the top as these file tabs. So let's just click on this one right here. This is the one we were in. Now, if you look, every assignment that we have put out there, a file folder has been created. And when the students submitted their work, we get a copy of that work. So here it is. All of those picture files or doc files that you have attached to your assignments, they show up in this file folder within Drive. All right, let me show you a little quicker and easier way to see student work as it's been turned in. Here's today's assignment. Let's do tomorrow, Unit 6. It shows you how many people have finished, how many people have not finished, and how many you have graded and returned. So I'm going to click on this. 3 people that are done, and it will show you who's done, who's not done, and who has been returned. So I'm going to pick on Brandy Martin because I used to teach for Brandy, so we're going to look at Brandy's work. It says that she is done, so I can click on here and check it. Just double click it. And there, she's done everything we've asked. She's done the screenshot. It has Unit 6, has her score, so that's great. So now I can check Brandy's name, and I can give her a grade. After I've done that, now I can return it. Good job. That was a term of endearment that we had when we all taught together in 6th grade at Coburn Middle. Was stupid. So good job, stupid. Hopefully Brandy likes that. I want to erase it. I ain't going to send that back to her. Yeah, I am. Now she sends me a question like, what video are you talking about? I know Brandy has not watched the video, so it's a good way to check that also. So now it has been returned to Brandy. So that is how you add students. This is how you create assignments and check student work. If you have any questions, please shoot us an email. Leave us a comment here in the classroom. And until next time, guys, I hope y'all have a great day. Have a good one. Bye.